Welcome back to my channel, Classic Manny. It is your boy and I am back with another episode of Self Sundays, where I'll be testing out skincare products and also talking about topics relating to self-care. So today I'm going to be using the Superdrug Manuka Honey Peel Off Mask. The day that I'm filming this video, 2nd July, is my birthday. I'm 22 now. As you saw from my whole video, this durag is from Nalu. Listen, I'll put the link in the description box below. I have spoken about this Superdrug Manuka Honey Peel Off Mask for a very long time on my channel, but I have not had time to actually demonstrate how I use it and how good it is. So I'm going to go straight into it right now. As always, I'll put product information on the side as I'm applying it. So the topic for the self-care part of the video is self-doubt and how to deal with it. So I hope you stick around for that. I'm going to go straight into applying the Manuka Honey Peel Off Mask. Make sure that you've evenly distributed the product onto the face. I really hope I'm not looking bright on camera because I can't see. I'm short-sighted. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, by the way. I've seen it. I'm going to reply to it after I finish filming. I can just imagine, like, birthdays give me anxiety. Birthdays really give me anxiety because of how many messages I apply to, especially when you grow a following on social media. I'm not saying it to be cocky, but I'm telling you, as you grow a following and people are just wishing your birthday left, right, front, center, like, it's actually overwhelming. The love that you guys show me is actually quite unreal. Like, it's too good to be true. I look like a glazed donut chair. It says leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's the part I was ready for. So I'm gonna leave on for 10 to 20 minutes. Let me set my timer. I have set my timer for 20 minutes. Let's make love in the summertime. Yeah, breathe each other's arms. Up and down motion. I'm swimming my ocean. Yeah, yeah. So blue, so blue.
I brought my sand to the beach.
Step my money fast and go fast, fast. Fast like a Lambo. You wanna go away, you let them roll away. Hey, with me. Oh, this is my favorite on Everything Is Love, by the way. My friends, real friends, better than your friends. That's how we keep popping out that binge, yeah.
I'm good on any MOK Boulevard. I'm good on any MOK Boulevard.
Pull up. Ready for this one, yeah. Give me life, give me life. When you start to bust the wine, when you start to wine, my body is your body, yeah. Mother on that beat.
Mama needs some meal money, powder bag and bill money. See my ex, he still on me. You a nigga gon' kill for. So he said it's so mad.
The timer is done. It's done now. Ooh, we'll try to get her. Peel porn. Ooh, see how easy it is to go off? So, oh, child. Okay, my eyebrows, that felt that good. Oh, that came off so, you know it's dry when it comes off like this, like all in one, like, if not, just in big chunks. If it's not dry, don't take it off, but 20 minutes isn't enough time. That is really good. That is actually my best peel I've had. So I have taken the majority off my face right now. I'll be right back. So I am back. The light has changed a little bit, but it's not bad. I actually like this lighting more than the previous setup. Had a quick shower, moisturized using my Palmer's Shea Moisture with Vitamin E Raw Shea Balm. And this has been my favourite since my first skincare video. This saved my skin when I was going through that peeling stage. So yes, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put it in the card section above. So my final thoughts on the Manuka Honey Peel Off Mask. First of all, the price is on point. I believe it's £2 or less. I've already put it on the screen previously, so you guys know the actual price. But it is really worth your money, and I've been using it for months. It's ideal for many skin types, and what I love about what I love about Superdrug's products is the fact that they have different masks for different skin types. I would recommend this product, especially if you have sensitive skin, because it is ideal for you guys. I'll also be trying other masks from the Superdrug range as well. So I'm gonna go straight into the topic for today. And this topic, as I said, is a very, not sensitive one, but it's triggering because I have been in that space of self-doubt recently. Self-doubt is defined as the lack of confidence in the reliability of one's own motives, personality, thoughts, etc. And this is from dictionary.com. I'm going to go straight into my personal experience because I feel like what I always try to do is make sure that you guys know that I can relate. I want to be that content creator or that person in general that you can relate to, that you know that I'm speaking from a place of experience, not from trying to be condescending or judgmental or just trying to speak because I'm trying to be a motivational speaker. That's not me. I feel like having the title as a motivational speaker is like having the title of a role model. It's like you're expected to have it all together, whilst these times I'm learning with y'all. And that's why I wanted to start this segment, because I've got so much that I've learned that I want to share with you guys. I want to talk about my experience dealing with self-doubt. And for me, I'm going to be honest with you, I have dealt with this from the beginning.
Genesis 1 verse 1. In the beginning, in the beginning,
I have always struggled with this. I do kind of get where it stems from. So when it comes to my confidence and going to events and like doing public speaking, is because of my childhood. And nothing bad, by the way, nothing bad, please don't get worried. Cause I know you guys love me a little bit too much. I used to have speech problems. I do speak fast nowadays, but when I was a kid it was actually ridiculous. I had to go to speech therapy, and thanks be to God, over the years I've been able to develop my speech and my communication skills. For the longest time I have withdrawn from certain opportunities, such as speaking at unis, talking at my own event. I kid you not, ask people that were there. When it was time for me to speak, my heart was racing. I felt like I was gonna die. Another example is in class. Anytime a teacher would ask a question, even if I know it, I would not even put my hand up because, oh, I talk too fast. If I'm wrong, people are gonna laugh at me. Like, it's just these little things that have built up over the years, and I feel like I've had to get myself out of that. I've had to say, listen, man, if you're wrong, what are you gonna lose? What are you gonna lose from being wrong? I cannot be right all the time. It took me, I would say, until uni to get out of that habit of doubting myself. Just hated it. I hated that feeling of being judged. So it was very tough, not just for my education, but with my everyday life, because obviously you have to talk every single day. And yeah, and what didn't help was the fact that people kept reminding me, oh my god, Manny, you talk fast. If you think I talk fast now, then boy, if you knew me 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you would be judging me right now, because I was I was talking fast, like, boy, Busta Rhymes and this shit. I can laugh about it now, but back then it really was knocking my self-confidence. I would always try to avoid presentations, or if it was a group presentation, I would talk the least, intentionally. I have been invited to speak at events for the past 2 years, and I have found an excuse every single time to not attend. 9 times out of 10 is because of the self-doubt and this fear. Self-doubt is fear. fear of being judged, fear of being a disappointment, of being a failure. I've had all those fears over the years, and I'm going to talk about the ways I have dealt with it and how you can deal with it too towards the end. YouTube, I think with YouTube it's not as bad because I know my creative ability. However, the things that can knock you down as a creative is probably low views, subscribers going down, not growing. Everything that I've achieved today, I once doubted if I could achieve it. YouTube, I did not know if I could even last a year. And now I'm about to enter my 3rd year. Next year will be 3 years since I started my channel. I've been consistent as I can possibly be. University, it was what people were saying to me that I started to believe. For example, I talked about this in my A-levels experience video. A careers advisor told me that I would not make it past 1st year of university. And look at your boy now, 2-1, about to graduate in September, baby. How about that? But at one point I believed it. That mentality that I had was reflected in my results. But final year, everything switched, especially after that meltdown I had in December. Boy, everything switched. My work ethic switched, my consistency switched, and I think it's all about the mind. Easier said than done. Once you feel that self-doubt triggering you, you need to control it ASAP, Rocky. What really helped me go through those periods of self-doubt was being my biggest encourager. People can tell you things time and time again, and sometimes it can be helpful, but if you don't believe it, if you don't know it for yourself, how are you going to even grow? How are you going to get out of that phase? Even with employment, for a long time I felt, okay, I'm not going to get even an interview because I don't have the experience. I've been in education for over a decade with no work experience, okay, with a little bit of work experience, but it's not even enough. Even to get a job interview, even though that was a shambles, a story time for another day, even though that was a shambles, it's like, just to even have that experience, just to be able to even say I've had a job interview. I haven't even graduated, but I've had the opportunity to have a job interview. For a big period of my life, I feel like self-doubt had blocked my blessings because I was so comfortable doubting myself than actually getting myself out of my comfort zone, believing in myself. Dorinda, Debbie and Joyce are 3 people that I would say are always pushing me to get out of my comfort zone. You can do this, you can get this grade, you can get this job. Boy, when you think about the fact that you got nothing to lose, you're like, oh my god, what was I doing worrying? What was I doing overthinking about this? Like, why was I overthinking? After finishing my final year, the self-doubt level was on 100,000. It wasn't even 100, it was 100,000. I was feeling like, oh my god, am I gonna get a good job? What I've had to realize that I'd rather try, and if it doesn't go well, know that I did my best, than not try and then regret it. What is worse than overthinking and self-doubt is actually regret. I hate that feeling of regret, of missed opportunity, letting someone down, all the kind of stuff. I just don't like that feeling. So for me, I've had to realize, boy, it's either you take this or you let someone down. What I would say from a perspective of someone that has a friend or a family or knows someone that goes through that period of self-doubt, be careful of how you word certain things because you don't want to trigger it even more. Of course, give them the reality, but wording is very important. One thing that I've learned over the past year is having the right people around you, people that are going to encourage you and push you during those moments of self-doubt, because it's something that happens. You're going to go through those moments, especially if you're starting a business, if you're in university, relationships. Oh boy, even relationships, I've had that moment where someone's actions made me feel like I was not good enough. But later on I realised, F you. In the most humblest way possible, I'm amazing. Like, I'm not going to let anyone or anything define me. I'm not going to let anything make me feel like I'm not worthy. Like, how dare you? How dare you? At one point in my life, I had those friends that would say, I'm going through my own shit. Then they're gonna, like, they will completely dismiss what you're thinking. So the main causes of self-doubt, number one, comparing yourself to others. I know way too many people that fit in this category. Naturally, I'm not the kind of person to compare myself to other people because what I have realized in my lifetime is that not all that glitters is gold. Okay, and I'm never gonna compare myself to somebody even if I know they're in and out of their life. Kudos to you. I'm not gonna compare my chapter 1 to someone's chapter 28. Are you being serious? Like, that is not realistic because they've had to go through their struggles. And what I can't even respect, that's another video for another day, is people that forget where they came from. I'm here now, you're not here. Listen, at my age, you were here and now you are there. Don't forget where you started from. One thing that I always aim to do is to know where I came from. Remember who raised me, how I was raised, my morals, my values. I was raised to respect people. I'm not going to allow my growth to make me look down at people. And that's something that's very common in the YouTube community, it's common in church, it's common in the everyday life, you know. And that is something that I've learned from those experiences. I'm like, listen, I could never be like these people that are so judgmental. Instead of them encouraging people, they'll bring them down even more, making them doubt themselves even more. Don't come around me and think you're gonna do that to me, because I will. This is not a video. This is positivity zone. So let's continue. Easier said than done, especially when it's right in your face, like with YouTube, with grades, all that kind of stuff. But let that motivate you. If someone is doing amazing, let that motivate you, because comparison is the thief of what? Joy. So please, get out of that. Another cause of self-doubt is past experiences. Don't let the past define your future. We need to learn the importance of actually learning from past experiences, but not letting that drag us down. I flopped my GCSEs in A-level because I was not putting in the work. I compare how I was in uni to my A-levels and GCSEs, and those are two different people. GCSEs and A-levels, Manny was not focused. He did not even care. Like, I'd even deep the reality of what I was doing. Don't let past grades, past heartbreak, past failures, and understand that everything has for a reason. I'm a strong believer in that saying, because you may think, okay, a few years ago I flopped this, but you never know, maybe you had to flop this to get to where you are today, and we're gonna go in the future. And this sounds very cliche, very motivational speaker-esque, but it's the truth, and I've had to learn this myself. And it's so important to know where you want to go. Once you know what you want to do with yourself, once you know your goals, your ambitions, who you are, that is what's going to push you to even achieve those goals, to get out of that period of self-doubt. So the ways to deal with it is, number one, being self-aware and knowing when you're in that phase of self-doubt. The reason why I say you should be self-aware is because once you know when you're about to get into that mood, you do what you need to do to ensure you're out of that mood. So the way you can get out of that mood is by taking a break and remembering why you started whatever it is, or remembering who you are. That's how I got through uni. That's how I get through doing YouTube. I remember why I started. When I think about YouTube and like, am I gonna grow? Do I have to fake who I am to make it? All that kind of stuff. I remember why I started, and I remember that, boy, you didn't start YouTube with the purpose of faking who you are. You started YouTube to even develop yourself even more. And it's so important to look back at what you've achieved. Life is very fast-paced. It's very easy to forget what you have achieved in your lifetime. Take time out to reflect on what you have achieved. Even the stuff that you have not achieved, why did you not achieve it? And how can you achieve it the next time? Take that time out to reflect on where you are now, what you have achieved, and what you are going to achieve in the future, and speak into existence. There is so much power in speaking what you want into existence. If you've gone through childhood traumas or any kind of trauma in your lifetime that you feel like is holding you back, get help. Go to therapy. I personally want to go to therapy because I feel there's a lot of things that have happened in my lifetime. Not too dramatic, by the way. Don't worry about me like that. It's not that serious. But I feel like there are little things that have held me back from a lot of things that I think I need therapy to get through fully. Having that friendship group that can encourage you and let you know that, listen, you are amazing, you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt yourself. Do not second guess yourself. I second guess myself a lot. Even this event I'm planning for, the follow-up of the BYB event, I've doubted myself so many times. Like, should I email this person? Will they respond? Like, I'm so thankful for my friends that have encouraged me. But I think that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any tips when it comes to self-doubt, comment it down below. If you've even experienced it recently, how have you gotten through it? Let us know in the comments. Let's have a discussion about this. And don't forget to always do you and be unapologetic.